Vice President says he feels great about the negotiations with Iran. JD Vance is headed back to the U.S. after spending the last few days talking with Iran officials. NBC's Melanie Zanona shares what he said today.
Good progress. That's the word from Vice President JD Vance as he heads back to Washington, following a round of marathon talks this weekend with Iran.
I feel great about the progress that we made over the last couple of days.
Vance saying the talks achieved U.S. goals.
We set up the mechanism to ensure not only the Straits of Hormuz are open, but will stay open. The right mechanism to ensure the regional ceasefire. We have the Iranians allowing weapons inspectors, nuclear inspectors into their country for the first time in a long time.
Inspectors were already allowed in Iran in the last agreement negotiated in the Obama administration, but President Trump ended that deal in his first term. Iranian officials are also praising the talks, zeroing in on efforts to stop the war in Lebanon between Israel and Hezbollah. Though Israel did not play a role in these talks, Vance says they are involved in the process.
We're working with our allies from the Israelis to the Gulf Arabs to make sure that sticks.
But today, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the military will stay in Lebanon and have full freedom of action. Still, technical talks will continue over the next few weeks. These are expected to encompass the thorniest issue: what happens to Iran's nuclear program. Former Defense Secretary Mark Esper, who was fired in the first Trump administration, says 60 days is not a lot of time to find an agreement on all major issues.
There are a lot of details that are going to have to be worked out in the 60 days of negotiations, which to me seems difficult to achieve within 60 days.
As the vice president returns, Secretary of State Marco Rubio will head to the Middle East. He is expected to talk to allies in the region about the Strait of Hormuz and smooth over relations with allies who have been caught in the war's crossfire.
Today, the U.S. lifted sanctions on Iranian oil exports for 60 days. Exports, rather. Nightly News will have the latest at 6:30 following our broadcast.